La la la. Right. Basically, the reason why I said la la at the front is because I'm getting a little bit involved in this blog that I'm doing. Basically, I have music on in the background, and it's from a band that I'm going to be talking about. You know, because I like a lot of music, and I can't always say that I do have a favourite band of all time, but that's not what I'm talking about today. But I do have lots of favourite bands and people that I inspire to like a lot. And basically, this is a blog that's going out to a band that is quite in my heart as probably one of the greatest bands ever to actually come out. I mean, I'm sure there'll be people out there who might think I'm barking mad. But you know, you can have your Beatles or your Rolling Stones, but you can never get a band that is as good as Depeche Mode. Basically, I have the CD on, which is the singles 1981 to 1985. It was originally released years ago. I borrowed it from the library just at the time because I thought I needed some music from Depeche Mode, and basically it was actually originally released in 1985, and basically I went and borrowed it from the library, and it absolutely was fucking useless because people who borrow a CD from the library don't look after them. So basically, that was a waste. But I've got it now, better copy because it's actually the one with extra tracks on it. I also have the other one, Depeche Mode, the singles 86 to 98, and I have loads of vinyl records like singles and couple of albums on vinyl, so I don't need to dig them out. I've got a nice tape of Depeche Mode live. That's brilliant. I actually did see Depeche Mode live on TV many years ago. It must have been about 5, 6, 7, 8 years ago on Channel 4. They did a live thing, and it was one of the best things I'd ever seen. Amazing for a band. I've got great singles like Enjoy the Silence, '04, which is reinterpreted by Mike Shinoda from Linkin Park, which I'm wearing. I like Linkin Park a lot, and they inspire Depeche Mode as well. You know, because well, not inspire, but you know what I mean. Depeche Mode came out, and Linkin Park are big fans of Depeche Mode. You can often hear, I would say, in some of the music, you know, the influences, and like Marilyn Manson have influences by Depeche Mode. Loads of bands have influences on Depeche Mode because they are one of the greatest bands in the world. And I don't mind if people cover their songs, I really don't. Apart from the Saturdays, because I'm afraid that you've ruined the record. I just can't get enough by Depeche Mode. It's one of the greatest songs in the history of music. It's got all round everything, lyrics, musically. It's actually a love song. I can't believe it's a love song, but it really is a brilliant love song. It's not the obvious love song that, you know, comes out, you know. We don't always aspire to be a James Blunt or a Barry White, or we don't always want to be like Marvin Gaye, or you know, it's not Lionel Richie, it's not Elton John or Simply Red or anything like that, where they make a love song and go and swoon over it. No, this is a brilliant love song with great synthesizers, lyrics, a lot. And I think that is one of the greatest songs in the history of music, and I just think that on Saturday they ruined it by releasing it. They shouldn't have even been allowed. But the only reason why we like it is because it's for charity. And that's exactly what it's all about. And oh, and I do like Paul Van Dyke as well, who also is my favourite DJ, and he does a lot of things for basic Depeche Mode. He does some great stuff that they did, and they were good. They were good. They are probably one of the best indie bands out there, you know, and they did start off doing electro pop because Vince Clarke was their thing. And here we go, look, the original and the best. I just can't get enough by Depeche Mode. I'm not sure whether you can hear it in the background, so maybe I should get big sound system and get it blaring out so that people can hear what an absolute classic record this is from 1981. When I'm with you, baby, I go out of my head. I just can't get enough. I just can't get enough. All the things you do to me and everything you said. I just can't get enough. I just can't get enough. We slip inside as we fall in love, and I just can't seem to get enough of you. I should get my keyboard out and start playing it, because I've actually been trying to play that one. I can play it on the one key. I can't play it with the black and the white keys, but definitely with just the white keys on that thing, I can do that old Depeche Mode thing, and I'm like, that's really good. I don't know what I can talk about for Depeche Mode, because it's hard. It's hard. What can I say? Craftsmanship and some great lyrics from all their songs. They did do a good period when they made some dark records. I do like that. I do like the thing that they did in the like 90s when they sort of thought, let's go a bit darker, you know, very gothic, very dark music, and that was just brilliant. Enjoy the Silence is probably another one that I really like. And what else have we got on here that I'm quite good with, that I like? Oh, they did Route 66, that was a good one. That was a nice cover. That was a B-side, I think, to Behind the Wheel, I think. And I've got the single to that. Just brilliant. I'm just mesmerised by this record. I just can't get enough. I have DJ'd before, and I played this before, but no one danced to it. Surprisingly. Because it's one of them 80s records that you just can't get away from. It's a classic. It's like the rainbow, you know it isn't free. I just can't get enough. I just can't get enough. I know, I'm being a bit quiet here because I'm trying to see if I can get the music to come out of the speakers and you can hear it in the background and go, brilliant! Probably can't though. So I'll turn it down anyway. I think we should do some countdown for these music things. The ultimate top 40 Depeche Mode songs of all time. I'm sure we could get Depeche Mode fans to comment on this and send me their favourite Depeche Mode tracks. Personally, just can't get enough would be number one, but I think some Depeche Mode fans might say, maybe not, maybe not. I don't know. Just an absolute cracking band, and it's worth noting that if you don't know who Depeche Mode are, it's worth checking their music out. I mean, there'll be a lot of people who are growing up and will say to their dad or mum and go, Dad, who's Depeche Mode? And Dad will be like, right son or daughter, you listen to my vinyl record or CDs of the band, and then before you know it they'll be like crazy in love with a band that is just absolutely, by far, they are just amazing. Literally amazing. They actually are almost on par with a band called Squeeze, because it's one of those things that they both bands are like essential to British music. I absolutely think it is essential to British music. I've loved British music for so long that I could imagine wanting to go around museums and create books and things, and then it'll be like the ultimate British band. Yeah, the ultimate British band, but I'm sure Depeche Mode will probably come outright winners. I mean, come on. They piss a lot over bands today. I mean, literally a lot of bands today are average. Lots of bands from the past are average. They go out there and play and they're like, they just play and are absolutely dreadful. Depeche Mode come along and go and blow them away by their playing, and they're like, you know, it's just amazing. That live thing on Channel 4 that I saw a few years ago was just mesmerised. Mesmerised that they can still play all these years. And they still bring in the good old songs into their set. You know, they don't actually think just because we don't have synthesizer players that we can't get enough in their set. These songs still feature in their set. And when they play them, you know, you're like, oh my god, yeah, I'm loving it. Anyway, that's it for now. Bye.